Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In today's video, I want to talk about why you don't stay consistent and why it's not necessarily a lack of motivation, but a lack of discipline. Let us straight start with the video. Motivation will fail you. Don't let your actions be determined by motivation. Motivation will fall and rise, just like a wave. You can't build success on something so unstable. The key to success is discipline. If you only follow your emotions and desires, you will become a slave of them, not a slave of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A Muslim should be a slave of Allah, not a slave to his nafs. Your nafs chooses convenience, not growth. It seeks comfort, the easy way. But do you know that you can train your nafs? Do the hard things intentionally. You can train your nafs to be a slave of you, not vice versa, by getting inconvenient, waking up for tahajjud even though you're extremely tired and miss the warmth of your bed, or waking out after fajr still tired but with goals in mind. Discipline means showing up when you don't feel like it and continue doing it. Say no to the things your nafs wants just to stay focused on your goal. And subhanAllah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows this as well. Why are we having Ramadan? Obviously to gain tawakkul. But we are training our nafs. We can't eat. Our nafs likes to eat and drink to get comfortable. But what is Ramadan doing with us? It is training for our nafs. Now I want to mention a really important part. Dua. Without dua, there's no success because everything that is good and every success is coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And He says in the Qur'an in Surah Al-Ghaffar 40, verse 60, وَقَالَ رَبُّكُ ادْعُونِي أَسْتَجِبْ لَكُمْ. Invoke me and I will respond to your invocation. Meaning, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will answer our dua if it is sincere. And there are things you can do to increase the chances of your dua being answered. But the real test is actually after your dua is answered, when Allah is granting you that what you hope for. Will you have the discipline to keep it? Allah is forming you step by step. With every test you have, it is a formation from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make you a better slave and to prepare you for the thing you really want. If you make dua for something, you must become a person who's able to carry this thing that you're making dua for. Let me give you an example. If you want to become a hafida, start today. Don't say I'm gonna start tomorrow. Start by reciting the Qur'an daily. Then increase the amount. You need to start building a routine. Then start memorizing. And then start revising. And then increase memorizing and revising. It will not come overnight, but with consistency and discipline. If you want to learn how to build new habits, then subscribe to my channel, as I will make another video on that topic, bi'ithnillah. And remember, the most beloved deeds to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are the ones that are small but consistent. So even 1 eye a day is better than 0. I want to share one last thing with you from Imam Ibn al-Jawzi in his book Sayyid al-Qathir. He said that if someone is listening to a dars or khutbah, it causes the qalb, the heart, to be awakened. However, as soon as he leaves the place of exhortation or where the sermon was delivered, the heart returns to its state of hardness, qasawa, and heedlessness, ghafla. This being the case, I contemplated the reasons behind the quick change of the heart, and I was successful in finding the answer. He said there are 2 reasons to explain this variation in the state of the heart and mind. The first of which is that the mechanism and effect of exhortations and reminders is similar to the effect of whips and lashes on people. The skin feels pain only when it is whipped, but pain evaporates afterwards. The second reason is that both the mind and the heart at the time of hearing exhortations and sermons are detached from all worldly distractions. Hence, the heart listens attentively. However, as soon as he returns back to his normal life, his worldly affairs absorb his time, due to which he is unlikely to remain in the same condition he was upon while hearing the sermon. The vast majority of people are exposed to this kind of effect, whereas heedful ones are affected directly when they are exposed to exhortations. There's a group of people who are determined without having hesitation and proceed without a second thought. They become in a state of discomfort whenever their instinctive nature stands in their way. This was the case of the companion Handala radiallahu anha, who had admonished himself by saying Handala has turned out to be a hypocrite. I want to point out one thing here. Imam Ibn al-Jawzi said that they act without the second thought. That is an extremely wisdom for us. Because if you think about something you want to do with a second thought, shaitan will attack you. You will start to procrastinate and you will not start that what you want to change. The second good thing he said, they become in a state of discomfort. This is exactly what I just told you. If you want to train your nafs, you have to get uncomfortable. That is when you leave your comfort zone and can grow. Growing means leaving your circle of comfort, expanding the circle. The last words, Imam Ibn al-Jawzi. With other people, the effect of reminder exhortations on themselves vanishes by the time they finish hearing them, similar in how much time water would remain over a smoother rock. Let this be a nasiha to you, inshallah. You have just listened to this motivational video, inshallah. Now, to which group do you want to belong? Do you want to belong to the first group or the second group? Do you want to be from those who are getting uncomfortable now and they are taking action immediately after turning off this video? Or are you gonna scroll and watch another video and say, I'm gonna start tomorrow? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you this video as an opportunity, as a reminder to start changing yourself. He wants you closer to him. He wants you in Jannah. He doesn't want you in Jahannam. He wants you to become a hafidah. He wants you to be a good slave. He wants you to have goodness in the dunya and the akhirah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves you. He does not want for his slaves to sin. Don't let the shaitan fool you. So right now, grab a paper, grab a pen, write down your goals. Write down an action plan and start. And then watch my other video on how you can build new habits. But even before you watch that video, start now. You can watch that video in 1 or 2 weeks. It doesn't matter. I want you to take action right now. Open up your mustahaf. Read at least 1 ayah. Or do exercise. Pray. Do dua. Make athkar. Anything. But take action in the deen and the ibadah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, I don't want to waste your time. I hope that you can take something from this reminder. One last thing I want to say, yes. I also want to make a video on how you can stay consistent during your period because I saw a lot of sisters requesting this. So inshallah ta'ala, I want to make a video about that as well. But no matter what state you're in right now, I want you to take action. You can make dua in any state you are. So this is the least you can do, inshallah ta'ala. May Allah put barakah on your time. May Allah guide you to the right path and me as well. And Jazakallah khairan for watching this video. If you liked it, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.